Hello and welcome. Right, I had these poised. If you remember last session, we got these ready right at the end. So right, just got the windrow going on this course. Just making sure he's not, or she. I think it's a he actually. Yeah, I wasn't being sexist. I'm sure I thought it was a he when I set it off. I'll set that off as well, or no, I haven't. No, I got it ready in time. No, I've not quite done that yet. Set this going. There's a lot of work to be done, to be honest. An awful lot of work. Yeah, we've got some grass to gather in, or I have got some grass to gather in. Now these are at the top, so I'm thinking, yeah, we'll keep darting back, because obviously getting those ready, keeping our grass going, which is, yeah, I was looking at prices on things to think, do I take this to, and I thought, no, the prices are just not good. If you were going to sell silage, it's best to sell it in January, and I thought, well, it's really not a good price, so we are sort of stuck. The only way we're really going to make a bit of money is probably next session, because this session's going to be just us grabbing everything in, really. It really is. There's not much we can do. I mean, don't get me wrong, we've got a gold mine at some point. Yeah, the digestate in this is now 223. Now that is a point. Is that no other side? Let's have a look. Grass to hay. We've also, yeah, that is a point. We've also got to do silage as well, but we do need more hay. Another day of hay, so it's equal to the silage. So we're doing the silage to silage digestate. We'll do one of that as well. Yeah, because that. No, we were going to do the net. The net. We're going to leave that alone. The next lot that I'm gathering in now is going to do is silage. So another day, at least another till tomorrow, till August. And yeah, it is getting almost, yeah, when you think of the time of the year, it is getting on. Right, yeah, field 91 I believe is what we're looking for. No, that's field 91's over there. Actually, it's the opposite, isn't it? Let's start that engine as well. Yeah, we got a straw in yesterday, so yeah, from the first lot, of course. Yeah, there's plenty of. Let's stick this in. Got to get some runs in because it's only 21 tonner. Yeah, there I did. I got it poised on the ready for me, didn't I? I'm going to go into a time lapse because there's a lot of. That will be the 42 metre. We will pop down and we'll sort that. In fact, I might borrow. Yeah, we may well borrow the biggie that's poised on the edge of the field, or do we? We can run down. It's not that far actually. As the crow flies, yeah, we could literally pop over here and jump over the fence. It's much quicker for us to do that than it would be if you ran right the way down the path, and it will be this one anyway, not that one. Yeah, 42 metres doesn't take long to actually do, does it? Let's be honest. Let's set that on field 70. Now the limer will take a little longer, but yeah, while we're down here, I'm chuffed as well that I remembered about that. Yeah, it's a cracking, wow, did not use much, but it's done a good job. Yeah, we really are. 28,000 is chipping away £2,000 a month, so we've got to do something. And obviously, yeah, contracts. Let's just have a quick look. The last time I looked, there was nothing other than. Right, let's set this going first, and then we'll have a look. Yeah, I'm not letting it worry me. There's literally 42 metres. Clear code. Activate. Yeah, there's ways and means. I'm not worried. I'm not. I mean, I am worried in so much as it's on my mind, but I'm not worried as in there are ways around things. It just means more work. It does. It's all because it's all there is. It's a bit of an imbalance in a way, right? Yeah, it's not going to tell. So look at the contracts while we are sitting waiting. I like doing this because the engine switches off if you're not in it, and we are close to the end. But yeah. No. Oh, we have some harvesting contracts. Oh, and liming. Wow. Now that's not a bad thing to do, really. That is 18,000. Let's have a look how big 96 is. Because we have got a big one. 96. is where? I cannot see if you're looking. Oh, right close to us. So it's not far to go, really. So let's have a look at that. I'm glad we've got some new contracts because we've not had any at all. It's been bailing. 34 and 31. Where are you? 34. 30s are there. So I would have thought 34 was somewhere around there. 36, 34. Not far really either. And 31 is there. That is a little bit further, but it's not so bad that it's unreachable. I think we'll take all of those, and we shall give that a go. 96, we will accept contracts, and we're going to need to take some spare line. Accept contract, and accept contract. Harvesting, I'm not sure, but it would be useful, I suppose, for some things if we pick the right thing. And there isn't much in harvesting now, not since Giants have done that change they did not long back. So I believe has that 42 metre finished again, because it wouldn't surprise me. Yes, no, it is. Yeah, it is. No, it's not actually. No, it's 70. So no, 91 means that the windrower has finished. Right. I think we should take over because they don't know faff around. Oh, do you know? Terror for that. Yeah, one good thing about the bread oil is we can, I think what we'll do is we'll take the TPS and some lime, which, can we eject this as bags? And then fill it with loose, and I think we can. I'm sure the bread oil is one of those that you can still eject, even though it's a bit of a whopper. I'm sure it actually does let you do that. I'm sure it does. If it does, it wouldn't be bad to eject this. Not here though, I might add. Yeah, in the yard. Right, so we've got to do, of course, we have got to do ours first. And no, the grass is not going anywhere. That is the point. I did say this a couple of sessions ago, although we have got to gather that in. If we're doing something to... No, let's throw those away. Not to rip them off, like going between a gate or something that's going to tear them to pieces. 69, let's load that course. Yeah, we have got to do this though, that is one thing we have got to do. 69, clear, load, activate. Let's go and grab that, because that is, or it is finished actually, it's not about to finish. Yeah, if we get this done first, then we will... Do we do those? I think we do, that's what I'm saying. I think we grab those and get the contract done. Do we? No, we can't stick lime in that front one. That's the beauty of something like the Samurai. Although the Samurai has had some funny turns. Yeah, it's, again, I don't know if it's the map though. It did it on Rhombos a long time ago, where it's grabbing grass out of the ground. And I know that sounds a funny thing, but you've only got to look at my Nieskopheim. Well, it's not uploaded yet, but yeah, the episode I've just done, it literally drags tons of grass out of the thing, and I keep having to sell the Samurai and buy another one. It's weird, I don't understand it. And I have seen it before, as I said. I saw it on Rhombos once, and then it went away once I'd sold it and bought another one. So it is very strange. I think 68. It is 68. 68. Clear. Load. Activate. And, oh, no, that is right. Is it? What? Oh, but it'll soon tell me. It knows it's 42 metres, so even if I did it wrong, it's actually corrected it. So it is clever like that. Let's jump the hedge, and we will get back in there. No, I think we've done all of the fields, but yeah, it is true. It's got quite a while to go yet. Let's not waste our time. Let's grab the windrower. and check the other fields. I think this was the last one. I'm sure that's what I said yesterday, but we'll check. We can lean over the... Yeah, if we go up to the... I think it's the... Is it a hedge or is it a... No, it's not. Let's just peer over the top. No, that's definitely windrows, so that's done. And as I said, yeah, it's true, we could let it go to first growth stage and grab that and do these liming contracts. With one thing I have got plenty of is lime. I was just checking again in the thing, so the fact that we've got those 3 liming contracts is a bit of a bonus, definitely. Right, let's shut those gates, and I know I don't need to because there are no animals in there, but you know, it's habits, good habits are good. They are. Right. And bad habits are bad. This is definitely also true, yes. Right, so then we can, this is true, also stick this in here. There's just enough room for a long one like that. Like so. And also I need plenty of practice on doing things like windrow, as they are so unruly as you're reversing. It needs all your concentration. Right, fantastic. And I think this escaped having a wash yesterday. Yeah, it's definitely in need of a wash. Yeah. Always look at the bottom of your windows, near the bottom of your door, because that's the last bit of muck that seems to go. Yeah, everything else disappears much before that. When that's gone, your tractor is definitely clean. Right, that looks a lot better. It looks like a Massey Ferguson. Right, smashing. So then, yeah, I think what we'll do is we shall make use of the wheel loader. I'm thinking that is not a bad little, or no, not with that. Yeah, that is true. Silage fork, not really that much good, truthfully. I don't think we've got anything for it yet, have we? No, I don't think we have either. I think we're going to need to go grab a... Let's have a look in our thing, I'm sure that we've not got any wheel loader tools. I think we just had what we had. Yeah, we did, just a silage fork, which is worthless as well. Not just is that. So I think we are going to make good use of this. I think, yeah, there's not much in the wheel loader things that you can do for, and I'm not a massive fan of adapters, so I think I'd sooner settle for my old friend the big bag handler than I would anything else with an adapter, because I mean, even though I'm a massive fan of the AGM pack, adapters are a little bit awkward. Yeah, they wobble a lot and look horrible. So for realism, I think I'm going to stick to the big bag handler, although you may say, what? For realism? Well, yeah, for the fact that I thought, what if that was a Howard Field then? I'm going to say, I'm sure I've checked up here, but we're 93 and we are definitely still not ready. Right. Yeah, well, I think we'll tow the trailer with this and we can, like, literally... Yeah, fill the limer ourselves, just drop that above the limer when it's ready. Bucket it as well, but yeah, I'd have to do that. Samurai would be a decent one to have, actually. It would for the entire Let's, because it's so reasonable. It wouldn't really break the bank, but then again, it's an adapter. But then again, sometimes needs must. Yeah, it's not always the fact that you want to do something in particular. It's sometimes that you have a monetary reason for having to do something because it's the best. Yeah, it's a value. Better value, yeah. I was going to say more valuable, but that's not really what I mean. Right, okay, I don't know which one of them that is, but it's whoever's finished it is good. I think it will be the 80 metre, really. Right. We want wheel loader tools. And we want the big bag handler. Yeah, there's nothing more that comes to mind, actually. that's got strap support, which is where I lean towards for lifting and that type of stuff. I'd love it if, a bit like the AGM. The AGM's absolutely amazing. I wish that would be released for everything else. Yeah, wheel loader, yes. Are we going to grab a samurai? I don't think we have got one, have we? I'm sure I've not bought one, because we've really sort of stuck to pretty much miscellaneous. We have got one. And miscellaneous, no we haven't. So that it proves that hypothesis. For 1,600 and something, I think we should, yeah, definitely do so. But we'll do it for the front. No, we haven't. No, it is true, we haven't got a bucket. We have just got a bale spike, I remember, and this is useful for all the purposes too. So yeah, it's front storage. Unbelievably so, because it is on the front loader. I was just reminding myself what was that for? 3-point front loader, yes. One of the cheapest 3.5 ton things you can buy. I did buy the weight for this, didn't I? Yeah, that is the one thing I did do. Now then, we will carry that with the straps. Yeah, so although we have got 100 and something, 147 grand, I thought it said, for selling every single stitch of our silage, but as I said, I don't really want to do that. It's I don't mind selling a little, an extra, but not what we've got, because that is to feed our animals. Yeah, I'm trying to be self-sufficient, trying to do it properly as well, where we've mixed it sort of. Well, I mean, the mix is the super duper mixer, but yeah, I'm trying to do as much as I possibly can to work with that. Yeah, I'm preparing constituent parts. I'm not actually, not actually mixing it with the Omatana. That's my point. We're going to use the robot mixer, the robot feeder, because it is amazing. It really is. Love that on either side. Phenomenal. That is a point. Am I better to use something with the AGM and this? Is that going to be more flexible life? Oh, no, that's not us. No, we do have a right turn, but that's not the one. It's into the farmyard. We are getting close though, because I can see why I thought of that, because we are close to the wall with our grass. So yes, this one is the one I think I was looking for. I think. Right. Yeah, it is true. Actually, it may be better to take the AGM and the. I think it's the Massey, isn't it, that's set ready. Let's not obscure that. We did still need this anyway, it was not a waste of time. Right, let's go back to the fields, and we will, no, that's alright, we will pass this time. Yeah, it's this away. Yeah, it's like a slalom doing the course in here. Right, what's 69? So that one's doing on 70 now. Will it have enough lime? Now, of course, it is only topping up now, so it shouldn't be caning it like it would be on that very first time. Yeah, these are the last two fields we've got to do of ours now. How much have we got? Ooh, yeah, 65%. I think we'll do that. Is this way on the right? It's when you look at it like that, it looks like there's no pathway until you actually get right up to it. So it's only when you start to know where you've got to go that you actually do realise. Right, field 70. Clear. Load. Activate. And go. Smashing, and we will jump through the edge again because we're not far away, and we will move this on to now then. Which bit haven't you done? We'll have a look on precision farming. I think it's the same one, if I'm honest. It's 69. My mouse has disappeared. Nope. 69. Clear. Load. Activate. And again, we should have enough for this as well. Yeah, not a single fertiliser contract. It is funny, the contract system in FS22. It's not as reliable as FS19. You would always get yeah, it almost stresses you a little because you're like thinking, am I ever going to get anything? On a minute, does that not look like it's been? No, the line would be gone if it was done, wouldn't it? Well, that looks pretty good to me, but it didn't look like it was good on the precision farming. Oh, I don't know, no. I would say, yeah, 70, 71 doesn't, but then it won't do. So I think we're done. Yeah, we started on this field. I was going to say we did. I remember it. I did think we hadn't done one though, but it's all saying the same. So I suppose before we put this away, we could literally. No, is the vent got no? It was the Massey that's got the. We could do that while we're waiting, and when we go and pick up the limer we could go and see if I am right. Then I think around here. No, that's the Bureau. No, I think we left it further up the yard. Let's grab some water anyway. It's yeah, we're not really staying with it only being a 20-tonner. As many farmers, yeah, it's not filling it super duper quick. There we are. There's the Massey hiding behind those storage bins. Right, let's grab this and put the paraphernalia on. Yeah, so we'll do the grass next session. Now, being as we've got these liming contracts, it's going to be very, very useful weights. They will be in the same place, I would imagine. Only I have left that not very nicely. Yeah, that's not so. Now that's going to be tricky. I'm going to knock the AGM. No. Well, yes. All right then, we did. All right. Let's see. Let's grab this. Fantastic. Not the biggest of weights, but it will do. Right, so TPS does usually pull fairly well with this. It depends on what weight it's got on it. Right, we need to eject. Yeah, let's grab the TPS, stick that ready. Although no, we're gonna no, we'll still grab it though. Get it ready. Go down and see how the limer is doing, and we shall see. In fact, yeah, let's grab the one with the 42 metre spread on, in case that one, it might look like it's been done, but if it hasn't, then at least we've got the 42 metre withers down there. Yeah, I like my thinking. I could have sworn I'd only done the 2 fields though, not 3, so I do like this little fence, it really is a beaut. Mind you, so's the Massey. That steering is phenomenal. Aha. There we go. Perfect timing. Yeah, if we jump out of this as we go into the field, we shall see if I've done this one. It looked to me though, they look the same. If you look on the mini-map itself, the orange looks good. Yeah, it is. We did it subconsciously. It's all I'm going to say. I did think they looked right. Fantastic. Let's get done, and we're going to need to fill this and then eject it. And then we shall stick the ejected stuff onto the trailer as spares, and we'll get cracking. Yeah, we'll get these contracts done. We'll get those furthest ones done first, and then we'll do the closest one last. Yeah, because it's near home, so. Yes, I'm glad we've got a little bit more than just, I mean, don't get me wrong, I like grass work, but when all you've got is grass, and grass, and all is baling, which is yet more grass, it can be a little bit, yeah, not so good for people watching. But it is really, yeah, even as Mr. CDP says, sometimes it is what the farm has got, yeah, it is what you've got to do, so what can you say? Yeah, it is what it is. Let's grab that and let's do a circle around it, because that is perfect. Ooh, is that it then? I thought we'd actually got more. Ah, we bought some bags. That was the rest, wasn't it? Although I've got to be honest, I think that would have been adequate. Right, while there, let's stop that following. Thank you very much, young lady, for your assistance. It was gratefully received, and we may as well, whilst we and front likewise. Oh, there's not to fill in that actually. Brilliant. Yeah, we'll leave that there. It's not hurting, and we'll get that sorted next session. We'll need the Massey. We will. Let's grab it. That can be the trailer keeper. Yeah, because this is so versatile. It really is the AGM pack for this, for lifting stuff and moving stuff. And right, let's grab that trailer. No, because we're going to need to grab the ejected things, aren't we? That's not based on this time. And actually, that's not far off, in a good position to reverse and eject. Although it might say there's no space though. That looks about right. Oh wow. And then yeah, we need to fill again. Whilst we load and check every couple of things that, yeah, we're also going to do it like this. I find this the best. Will we get, no, I think it does only, push two together though, I think. Yeah, in fact, actually, there's a lot of space between those. I think we're going to need to push them together first in that sort of like line that it's got it, like so. Not as effective as I would hoped, not really. That's actually got weight on that. You don't normally. Oh yes, because these are. Yeah, I'm thinking of the 8-tonners. For some reason, they don't have any weight. They're like programmed to be like 100 kilograms or something. So, yeah, they really don't. Whereas these really have real weight, which we can just manage. Ooh, 3. That might actually be troublesome. Might not quite be able to do that. Well, I can, that doesn't seem to be much more than 2. some reason. Yeah, now this would be one where the big bag handle would struggle to get these off, really, which is, yeah, the wheel loader, that's what I was thinking when I was on about it. I thought, I'd sooner take this, really. Oh, only I've actually got the wheel loader in the straps. Yeah, that is the thing, it goes in a straight line, so it should be right this time. Just, yeah, because that's not going to be fully loaded. It's going to have loaded whatever remnant there was in the first bag. That should load another 8-tonner, unless of course it wasn't full, in which case, right, let's grab that, strap them down. I love the strapping system on this, on the TPS. Yeah, it's a brilliant trailer. Oh, that is grabbing the that's grabbing the wheel loader as well. Right. I would imagine we're just a little bit. Oh, I don't know. Oh, it was still filling. Brilliant. Okie dokie. Right, let's get this on follow, and we want to be turning right and looking for the blinking fields. which is actually quite true. We do want to be looking for blinking fields. Yes, literally blinking fields, not the well, I don't know that you'd call it a swear word, but yeah, it's not the very old-fashioned swear word. But yeah, it was I literally mean it in the truest sense of blinking like a light blinks. Yes, that's popped. Fantastic. Let's get cracking. So we have 14 tons and 14 tons spare. I'm hoping that's enough, but if not, we will come and fetch some more. But yeah, it should be. There's only the 2 and the what? Oh, that is, yeah, it's doing that thing. It's the weight. It does put pressure on the hitch, and then it starts to get a bit light. Yeah, heavier tractor would have been better, but then this is what we've got. So we could put the weights on the front if it gets troublesome on the way. Yeah, we could. But it's not awful. Let's stick those down as well. Yes, I'm thoroughly enjoying I was looking forwards to coming on this, even though it has been. This is of all the Let's Plays we've got at the minute the most hard work, because it really is. There's just no let up of like the grass work and yeah. Even though we've got the 34, that is not good. No, it isn't. It's the turning bit though that's bad. We should be all right once we're on roughly a straight, as long as that's still following nicely. It's quite a way down here. Yeah, you can see them in the distance blinking. Whoa! Go on then, lunatic. Obviously, a modern driver. There are plenty of drivers like that, even though that they wouldn't drive back on the day of their test. Oh dear! Just trying to add a little bit of realism, because we know that the drivers in this game have absolutely no morals. On the right hand side, coming up now, field 34. So there is an entrance. Is that the one that we want? I'm not going to go in there. Yeah, we're going to literally put our hazards on. Well, we would do, only I don't know where they are. This is the field. I think it's further down. It's going to be on the main road or on the little side road, so let's crack on. We've only got one. We're only holding in one car. It's not too bad. Yeah, I'd say, I don't know, it could be on this road, it could be at the corner. I think I can see a run-in, which is roughly in the corner, so I think it is. Let's indicate. And our follower will also indicate 2. Aha, I think I'm right. I do see an opening. Fantastic. We move to the side. Set the course. Ooh, it's a bit wobbly. Oh, I had to clack my keyboard. I had to do it, didn't I? Thank you very much. You know something, I think we're going to do this ourselves. Yes, being as we're over here, I just think that's probably sensible. Right, so I am going to say my words. Yeah, I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Yeah, now this is a splice. It went wrong, but luckily for me, with having the autosave on, yeah, I've never had so much trouble, and this is not down to maps now. I think whatever update has happened, silent update in the background, there's something's not quite right, because I've never had so many game crashes since, yeah, these last few sort of days. So I've got the game saver on, and I am so glad it has saved my bacon. Almost every other session there's a faults, really, and yeah, I can't think I've removed a lot of mods. I've not really added any script based mods, and they're the ones that usually cause the crashes, so I'm thinking it's a base game glitch. Oh, gone past that. Now then, please don't be a car behind me. Yeah, so I'm literally doing this again. I'd literally got halfway around 31, which I've looked at the recording but not gone to the very end. So I thought I'd splice this together and literally start again. But this time chat, yeah, and then we'll move on. I've topped it up, so it should be pretty much, yeah, this is the field that it literally went wrong. I literally lost HDMI connection, and literally the computer, so whatever it was a catastrophic crash. It might have been nothing to do with Giants, it could be computer. I mean, it did do that once before, but not with a catastrophic failure. Yeah, it literally did just glitch and do HDMI 1 where the screen went blank, and I pressed the input again and it came back on. So this one was very much more spectacular. So yes, I'm going to do it manually and we'll chat. Yeah, so when we've done this, we've got one more field to do down at the bottom near us, and yeah, I'm going to just do the 3. I mean, they're not massive on these spinners, but they're not bad because we're making lime ourselves. So this is yeah, very cheap made lime. But that doesn't mean to say it's bad. What I mean is we've made this. Oh no, we haven't. This is bought lime really, but it's still very reasonable anyway. And it is definitely. I think it's about 18,000, I think. We've not borrowed any equipment. It's all our own. So yeah, it's should earn us a little bit and take us back up to almost 50 odd grand again, I think. Yes, I wasn't sure how the autosave worked. I thought I might need to get the backup save done from, but it does actually save it in the normal folder. So you just load your normal game, that is a bonus. It really is, because I imagined I'd have to get the backup save, and I didn't. I loaded the game and I thought, well, let's just try it. Let's just see, because it is, like part of the game. The mod is, but surely it's going to do it in the normal place, and sure enough, it really did. I loaded the thing and I was back at the farmyard where so it had done all of the fertiliser and lime, because it's a bit soul destroying. I don't know about yourselves, when you've done like an hour and that hour's gone and you like think, oh, it really is soul destroying, that moment where you think, oh, I've got to do that all again. Nothing. So I've got to be honest, at the minute, this is, although content creators don't normally do this, I think at the minute it's also not too obtrusive. Yeah, the game saving mod really doesn't. You just see that little tiny. I wish you could get rid of the warning. I really do. I think that would be fantastic for a content creator to not have the warning and just have that little tiny bit of a wobble that it does on that last second, because it's obviously trying to save it and also carry on. So the game and the computer have that little tiny wobble for a second. I could put up with that, but it tells you it's saved and it's all screen. Things that you could really do without. I know people do sort of are very funny about, well, all sorts of things. I mean, with running precision farming all the time, I do almost always have the minimap, although really right now there is no point, because there's no precision farming data. Now this is just base game stuff, so we can for once not have that showing. Yeah, I mean, I always find the precision farming banner on the left far more in your face than anything. It's so large, it really is. I just wish that would go away. Yeah, I mean, it's useful. I suppose, it is. It is useful actually, but it is a bit large, truthfully. And it wasn't always there, if I remember rightly. Right, I think we should probably. Yeah, I do insist on doing this properly. Now then, let's go and grab a bit of lime. I think we'll be able to fill it actually from... I left this on the first field. We'll go grab that. And we will fill this again. And we'll take this down to... ooh, that is a big overhanging tree. Yeah, we'll grab them all together, all 3, and see how we fare at the very end of the session. It has been, well, it will have been a long one. It would have been even longer though had I had to do the whole thing again. That would have been a bit soul destroying. So I am so very happy that at the minute we've got the game saver on. There is a volatility that hasn't been there for a while. Yeah, apart from the mass in a slightly better way than I did the first, and I put the weight on the front this time. Yeah, I did. It's live and learn. Yeah, when you make a mistake, well, it wasn't a mistake, but yeah, it did skitter a little, and it could have caused an accident in real life had the weight been so imbalanced. So now then, is this the biggest of the 3? I think it is. Yes, this is rather a large field. This is the biggest one, so we may need a bit more of a top up. We will pretty much have used that store of lime, I think, that we had. So I think there's a little bit left at the farmyard. But right, let's get this on follow. Do we go into a time lapse now? I think so. Yeah, I do really with this. I'll get this last one done, and then we should chat at the end. So I am going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. And that is us done. Not bad actually, I'm quite pleased with that. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Let's grab those 3 contracts, and we even had some lime left. Yeah, it was quite economical. I'm glad we took the trailer, obviously. It saves you running backwards and forwards, which is very, very useful. Let's grab those and see how much cash we've actually got when we've finished. Collect. 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 Fantastic. Yeah, I'm wondering, I would have done a harvest contract, but since the Giants change, there's very little for you to grab. Field 10, it's a small field. Shall we? Yeah, let's try and do new contracts and see if anything comes through. No. Oh, no, something did. Oh, some more liming contracts. We're going to take them. We really are. The next session, I might add. Yeah, we really do need the cash, so we will do that. We have got quite a bit of lime. We can buy some more as well.
So we're up to 45,464. Did I check that? I don't think I did. No, I did, I think, actually. But yeah, it was that. That was exactly what was in there. Yeah, so I almost went the wrong way, and I thought, well, I'm sure it's down here. I'm sure, and it is. It's leading from the middle of our farm, so this leads to an awful lot. Yeah, also thinking this is not a bad field to buy. There's a sneaky back way to the. Obviously, with Cavalier Roy doing this particular type of hedges where you can chop the things, you can make entrances on any land you own. I like the idea. If we buy the biogas plant, which I always said I was going to have a sneaky way to that would be fantastic. We could go through it, mind you know, we couldn't go through that field. We could go through the field if we bought the field. Yeah, how much is that? No, obviously we can't do it right now, but yeah, I'm talking in the future. Future expansion plans, 94, no, it's 96, which is 24 plots. I do wish that, oh, it's a good field as well, and it is. That's not bad cap price, that's not 85,000. Yeah, I think we'll do that. It's also good fields. Yeah, with good bonuses, so win-win, I think. Yeah, I don't mind if I do, because, yeah, obviously I did say at the very beginning that I planned on doing the biogas plant, and I do. So, right, yeah, liming is there. Lime, not liming. Yeah, the lime is there. Now we will need to get some more stones for doing the lime, won't we? Or did we get some? No, I don't think we did. I think we knew we'd got enough and money was getting tight. So yeah, we shall fill this in readiness for next session to get those liming contracts done. We may have to buy another couple of bags. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the flashing icons on the map, because they could be anywhere. But I am prepared to go to the ends of the map for this. I am. 83 is not far off from, and 67 actually. So yeah, that's the field that I said was a good field at the end of our field. So we've got to go a long way in a way, but not in another way. So yeah, we'll fill this, and then that is going to be the end of the session. And then next session we'll get the liming contracts done first, and then we will get in our grass finally. And I will feel quite a lot happier that we will be well over 50,000 by the time we finish with those two. So that is cracking news. It really is. I was beginning to sweat that we were never going to yeah, no fertiliser contracts, but you know, I'm quite happy with the liming contracts. I quite like them. Yeah, it's quite nice, a nice mod. Yeah, and we'll grab the, yeah, I think we're going to need another one, but I don't know actually. I reckon we will just about do that with what we've got. Yeah, I do think so. Let's just grab that and stick that on. Yeah, no, we could just take it as in like just do that. Of course, yeah, I've got the weight on, and it is only the weight behind me that's going to keep that. Oh, no, that's. Yeah, I had to do it that way around because it was, yeah, had two functions of a similar nature. Ooh, and that is attacking the weight. So then, how much weight have we got on the back? 9 odd tons. That's not bad. I think with the 14 tons we've got in there, and I don't think, does that include that in the front? I don't let go. No, I'm not sure. But yeah, that's 14, almost 24 tons. I think we'll just about do 2 fields on that. But for now, I am going to say, yeah, I'm glad that this session's happened, because it's a bit of a break from the norm. And I know we've got a grass to get, but it was broken that grass up a little bit. It has, to get the liming contracts, and we'll get this 350 odd tons of thing in this session after this, because yeah, I mean, it probably still will be July, to be honest. It's not going to take us long to knock those 2 liming contracts up, all being well, and then we'll get the grass in, and it will still be July. So yeah, we won't have even had to have sped things up a little, and we'll be in a much better place than we were yeah, a couple of hours ago. So yeah, or a couple of days ago, I suppose you could say, in the game. But as for now, all I'm going to say is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope that you stick with me on this exciting journey, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.